not working anymore. Facebook ads are crap. I love hearing this. Like every time I hear this, I get happy. I get happier and happier and happier. And why I think this is a great opportunity for everyone listening. And I said this in the middle of the pandemic. There was a lot of businesses that grew during the pandemic. I said, pay attention because Facebook ads, they're actually getting better. When people are saying, oh, well, everything is not working, everyone is freaking out, Facebook ads are actually really, really viable right now. I'm going to tell you why and why I think this is a great opportunity for people listening. Welcome, everybody. My name is Hernan Vasquez. Welcome to this piece of content. I'm with ScaleDriven.com, and I wanted to invite you to a free training. It's a 45-minute training that I recorded. It's completely free, and it's all about how you can scale your business this year, regardless of what's going on in the marketplace, a probable recession, a pandemic, war, whatever, rising costs of advertising, rising costs in fuel. Doesn't matter. I went to buy some ammunition yesterday, and the gunpowder is actually increasing the price. Whatever. It doesn't matter. If you want to scale this year, I'm going to share with you 3 simple things that you can do right now without adding a lot of extra work to your plate so that you can scale. So head over to scaledriven.com/class. It's scaledriven.com/class. You'll be able to register. It's completely free. It's a lot of value. I'm getting a lot of good comments from people going through that class. And then in that class, you'll also learn how you can get a custom marketing growth map done for you for free. Okay, so it's pretty cool. So scaledriven.com/class. Anyways, every time I hear Facebook ads are going downhill, I get a little bit happier, and here's why. Smack down in the middle of the pandemic, let me tell you a story of why I think this is a great opportunity. Smack down in the middle of the pandemic, a client, a soon-to-be client came to me because he was saying, well, I'm selling a $5,000 course for coders, people that want to become coders, 5,000 euros because they were in Europe. So they were getting hit like crazy during the pandemic. So he came to me and said, you come highly recommended, and I want to break the 100K a month mark. And but I don't think anyone is buying. In fact, I'm having a hard time getting people to buy my stuff. And I'm like, okay, well, let's see what you got. Let's see what you have on, you see what you have going on. And then what type of results you're having right now. And we dug in and we realized that there were a couple of things that he wasn't doing that could explode his business, both on the ads side of things, but also on the rest of the stuff side of things. By rest of the stuff, I mean optimizing his sales process, email follow-up sequences, emailing that list. And so he was basically sitting on a gold mine and he didn't know. But there was this mindset issue that prevented him from going all out to the marketplace and capture a lot of additional real estate and market share and all that. So we sat down, we charted a path, and we came up with a plan. And 3 months later, he had his biggest month ever. And ever since, he's had his bigger month ever. This was smack down in the middle of the pandemic. So what, a year and a half ago, 2 years ago, maybe a year and a half ago. So he keeps on growing, right? And the reason why is because when everyone else is retreating, there's some people out there that are capturing market share. So when everyone else is panicking, when everyone else is running for the hills, when everyone else is saying Facebook ads don't work, what I like to do is to get really, really happy, roll up my sleeves, and capture a lot of additional market share. And here's why. There's kind of a current when it comes to paid media. This is something that I witnessed over the past 6, 7, 8 years now running ads, is that when things go really well in a platform, like everyone right now is going to TikTok, right? Like everyone right now is saying TikTok is the new thing and blah, 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 blah. I'd like to see like these guys talking about TikTok 6 months from now, okay? But they're all saying TikTok is the new thing. You should be launching TikTok ads and all that, which I respect because that's a viable platform. It's getting a little bit better. It's not there yet, but it's getting better. But the point is this. The point is that everyone's raving about TikTok, and it's really, it's the way to go. And here's why. when a platform is new or a platform is crushing it, let's say Facebook is crushing it and whatnot, they get tighter and tighter and tighter when it comes to approvals, when it comes to policy, when it comes to what they allow, what they don't allow. In other words, they get kind of cocky. Okay. So that's the natural progressions of things. So what happens is that when they hit that point where they get kind of cocky, advertisers, entrepreneurs, they don't seem to get the results that they used to have. That's happening right now. The CPMs go up. They don't seem to get the results that they used to have, right? So what happens is that they start jumping ship and they start grabbing their advertising dollars and putting them in some other networks. Like last year, I saw the same thing, the exact same thing, and I've been seeing this every year. And a lot of people went to YouTube and Google, right? YouTube specifically. So what happens is that YouTube got a lot of market share, or Facebook in terms of advertising. So what happens is that YouTube started tightening up, right? YouTube started tightening up to the point where it was less and less viable to run ads on YouTube. And guess what? When the other network, in this case Facebook, is losing advertisers losing advertisers' dollars, what they do is they kind of open it up. They lower CPMs. They become more responsive. They kind of ease things up. And then you can run stuff, and then you can acquire a lot of inventory because there's a lot of advertisers that are not bidding against you anymore. So what happens is that CPMs go down, you get better inventory, so you can capture more traffic. Okay. Now, well, everyone else right now is running for TikTok, and I understand because TikTok is a newer platform. They're giving you a lot of benefits and all of that to run your ads, and they're giving you a lot of reach. Quality of traffic, depending on your offer, might or might not be there. Might be debatable, okay? But still, it's a really viable platform. What happens is that now Facebook is opening up. And then if you keep at it, then you will reap the benefits of gathering a lot of good, high-quality traffic, because there's a lot of high-quality traffic still on Facebook to be captured. What's up, Brad? How are you, man? Hope you're doing great. Thank you for showing up. Hope you're doing great, man. And this is the first time that I actually did this with a comment. So thank you for showing up. So the main point is this. The main point is that no matter what the platforms are doing, no matter what's going on with advertising, no matter what's going on out there in the world with pandemic and economy, technology, iOS 14, doesn't matter if you master these couple things that I share with you in the class. And the reason why I've been talking more and more about the fundamentals, it's because of this. It's because technology might change, authority in the world might change, politics change all the time. Now Bitcoin market is going crazy, crypto markets are going crazy. They lost 20%, now they're rallying back up, and this is like an ebb and flow of every single week, right? So what happens is that I keep on talking about the fundamentals. And I keep on going back to the fundamentals. The reason why is because fundamentals don't change. No matter what the economy does, no matter if now we're sending, we used to send sales letters on snail mail, which I think it's gangster, by the way. Thanks to those guys right there. Look at that. That's Eugene Schwartz, and that's David Ogilvy right there. OGs. So we used to send sales letters via mail. Now we present the same sales letter on a website. But what happens is that the fundamentals don't change. So it's basically the same copywriting principles, the same structure to the sales letter, whether they are being sent on snail mail or whether they are on a sales page. Doesn't matter, right? So the main point is this. If you want to scale your business this year, number one, of course, you want to trust and get more than one source of traffic working for you. I think at Facebook ads, they still work great. Like all of the clients that we have, they're crushing it because, of course, we went through the process of getting them to crush. It's not an instant process. You need to work with advertising in a way that it will help you scale. And that's a process. It's not an event. Making advertising work for your business is a process, not an event. Let me tell you that. If you're coming in and saying, oh, well, we should launch a couple of ads and expect them to work, that's not how it works, let me tell you. But the main point is that right now we're crushing it, and they're all on Facebook. Most of them, like we have a couple of YouTube people as well. Most of them are on Facebook. So anyways, if you want to learn these fundamentals, go to scale-driven.com/class. Check that out. It's a 43-minute long class. It's completely free. There's a lot of value in it. And on that class, I show you the fundamentals of scaling, not because I say so, but because I learned them from working with guys like Frank Kern, Grant Cardone, Tony Robbins, Dean Graziosi, Russell Brunson, and a lot of others. Okay? So that's what I learned from them. It's how to scale businesses by focusing on the fundamentals. All right? So I hope that this is valuable. Go to scale-driven.com/class. Register for that free class. Nothing to pay for. It's completely free. You can get it. You can watch it immediately. You don't need to wait. You can watch it immediately. Make sure that you save 30, 40 minutes because it's really valuable. And then at the end of that class, I'll also share with you how we can create a custom marketing map for you. This is something that we usually charge $3,000 for, but you can get it for free. Okay? All we need from you is a little bit of information, and we'll help you. We'll actually give you a map. And you don't have to buy anything from us, because we do believe in giving value first. Anyways, this is why I'm super happy about this. Please, guys, keep on jumping off of Facebook. You're doing us all a favor. And I'll see you guys really, really soon. Bye-bye.